How to invest with a 401k 2025 guide for beginners. Introduction. Want to get free money from your employer and build a $1 million retirement account, all while lowering your taxes today? That's the power of the 401k. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how it works. Welcome to Invest and Smart. I'm Joseph from the Invest and Smart channel. And if you're working in the US and want to retire with real wealth, you need to understand your 401k. It's not just another savings account, it's the foundation of retirement for millions of Americans. Who this video is for? This video is for beginners. Maybe you just got your first job. Maybe you've seen 401k on your paycheck but never really understood it. Don't worry, we'll start from zero and go step by step. What this video will cover: here's what you'll learn, what a 401k is and how it works, how to get free money from employer matches, 2025 contribution limits and tax benefits, what to invest in, stocks, ETFs, target date funds, how to open, manage, and optimize your 401k, and the biggest mistakes to avoid, why this matters right now. If you're working, you're probably already eligible for 401k, and the sooner you start, the more you can grow your retirement tax-deferred or even tax-free if it's a Roth 401k. Final call to action. Stick around, this could be one of the most important financial decisions you make. So grab a coffee, take notes if you want, and let's build your retirement the smart way. How the 401k works. Let's begin with the basics. What exactly is a 401k? A 401k is a retirement savings plan offered by many employers in the United States. It allows employees to contribute a portion of their paycheck into a special investment account. That money can grow over time, and thanks to some unique tax advantages, it can grow a lot faster than a normal savings account. Here's how it works. Each time you get paid, a percentage of your salary is automatically taken out and placed into your 401k account. You decide how much you want to contribute. Some people put in 5%, others 10%. Some even go up to the maximum allowed by law. Once your money is in the account, it gets invested. You can choose where it goes. Most plans offer a mix of mutual funds, index funds, ETFs, or target date retirement funds. This is where your money starts working for you. Now, here's the amazing part. Many employers will match part of your contributions. That means free money. For example, if you put in 5% of your paycheck, your employer might add another 3 or 5%, just like that. It's one of the only ways to get guaranteed returns before even investing. But wait, it gets better. There are two types of 401k. The traditional 401k, where you contribute pre-tax income, that lowers your taxable income today, and you'll pay taxes later when you withdraw in retirement. And the Roth 401k, where you contribute after tax money. You don't get a tax break now, but your withdrawals in retirement are completely tax-free. Both have pros and cons. The traditional 401k is great if you want to save on taxes today. The Roth 401k is great if you think your taxes will be higher in the future. And here's the best part. Many employers let you contribute to both. To sum up, we'll go deeper into contribution limits, tax benefits, and how to choose between the two in the next module. But for now, remember this. The 401k is your best friend. When it comes to building wealth over time, it's automated, it's tax advantaged, and often it comes with free money from your employer. If you do nothing else today, make sure you're enrolled in your 401k plan and that you're getting the full match. Coming up, we'll break down exactly how much you can contribute in 2020 and what kind of tax benefits you get from using this plan the smart way. How much can you contribute to a 401k in 25 and what are the tax benefits? Let's talk numbers. How much money can you actually put into your 401k in 25 Fiji? And what kind of tax advantages can you expect? Here are the 2025 limits. If you're under age 50, you can contribute up to $23,500 per year to your 401k. If you're 50 or older, you get a catch-up bonus. You can contribute up to $30,500. But here's what most people don't realize. These limits apply to your personal contributions. On top of that, your employer can also contribute. That means the total that can go into your 401k in 2025, employee plus employer, is $70,000 if you're under 50 and up to $81,250 if you're between 60 and 63, thanks to the new Secure Act changes. What about taxes? This is where it gets powerful. If you use a traditional 401k, your contributions are made with pre-tax dollars. That means you reduce your taxable income today. For example, if you earn $60,000 and contribute $10,000 to your 401k, you'll only pay taxes on $50,000. That's an instant tax break, and your investments grow tax deferred. You won't owe taxes until you withdraw the money in retirement. If you choose a Roth 401k, it works differently. You contribute with after-tax dollars, so you don't get a tax deduction today, but all your investment growth and withdrawals in retirement are completely tax-free forever. So, which is better? That depends on your situation. If you're in a high tax bracket now, a traditional 401k may help you save on taxes today. If you're young or in a low tax bracket, a Roth 401k might be smarter because your money can grow for decades without ever being taxed again. Good news. Many employers let you split your contributions between both. You could do half traditional and half Roth to balance your tax situation now and later. Don't forget the match. Employer matches do not count toward your personal contribution limit, but they do count toward the total cap. So if your employer offers a match, take it. That's free money, and it doesn't affect your own limit. Summary. In 2025, the IRS gives you more room than ever to grow your retirement. Use it wisely. Whether you go traditional Roth or both, the key is to contribute regularly. Max out if you can, but even small, consistent contributions can grow into something massive over time. What to invest in with your 401k? So your 401k is set up. Now what? Having money in your account is just the beginning. To grow your savings, you need to invest that money wisely. Here's the truth. Your 401k is not an investment by itself. It's just a container. What really matters is what you put inside. So let's talk about your options. Option 1, individual stocks. Some 401k plans let you buy specific stocks, like Apple, Tesla, Amazon. It can be exciting, but it's also risky. If one company crashes, your retirement takes a hit. That's why most beginners should avoid picking individual stocks inside their 401k. Option 2, mutual funds and ETFs. Most 401k plans offer a selection of professionally managed mutual funds or low-cost ETFs. These are bundles of dozens or even hundreds of stocks in one single fund, so you get instant diversification. One of the best options for beginners is target date fund. Here's how it works. You pick the year you plan to retire, like 2065. The fund automatically adjusts over time, starting with more growth stocks when you're young, then shifting to safer assets like bonds as you near retirement. It's a simple hands-off solution. Another great choice, broad index funds. If your 401k lets you choose them, go for funds that track the entire market, like the S&P 500. For example, look for S&P 500 index fund. Covers the 500 biggest U.S. companies. Total stock market fund includes small, mid, and large companies across all sectors. Bond fund adds safety and stability, especially as you get closer to retirement. These types of funds have low fees and strong long-term performance. What's the right mix? If you're in your 20s or 30s, aim for 80 to 100% in stock-based funds. You have time to ride out the ups and downs. If you're closer to retirement, shift gradually toward bonds and safer assets. And remember, you don't need 10 different funds. Sometimes just one or two solid options are all you need. Final tip. Look for the fees. Many mutual funds inside 401k plans come with hidden expenses. Even a 1% fee can eat up thousands of dollars over the years. Always choose low-cost index funds whenever possible. To recap, don't let your 401k sit in cash. Choose simple, diversified funds. Start with target date funds or S&P 500 type index funds. Avoid high fees. Stay consistent. Coming up, I'll show you how to actually log into your 401k platform, select your investments, and automate everything step by step. How to open and fund your 401k. Let's walk through the setup. Opening a 401k might sound complicated, but in most cases, your employer already did the hard part. If you work for a company that offers a 401k, you're probably already enrolled or eligible to enroll. You just need to log into your company's 401k provider and make a few key decisions. Step 1. Find your 401k provider. Ask your HR department or check your onboarding paperwork. Most companies use providers like Fidelity, Vanguard, Charles Schwab, Empower, ADP, or Paychex. Once you know the provider, go to their website and create your account. Step 2. Choose your contribution amount. This is how much of your paycheck you want to put into your 401k. Start with 5% if you're unsure. That's enough to often get the full employer match. Later, you can increase it to 10%, 15%, or more as your income grows. Most plans let you set this as a percentage, so it adjusts automatically when your salary increases. Step 3, decide between traditional or Roth. If your plan offers both, you'll need to pick. Traditional gives you a tax break now. Roth gives you tax-free growth later. You can also split your contributions between the two if you want balance. Step 4, choose your investments. This is where most people freeze, but don't overthink it. If your plan has a target date fund, that's a great starting point. Otherwise, go with a low-cost index fund or S&P 500 fund. We covered your options in the last module. Step 5, automate it. Once you've set your percentage and investment choice, your 401k runs automatically. Every time you get paid, your contribution is deducted and invested. You don't need to log in or push any buttons. That's the magic of automation. Extra tip, check your match. Let's say your company matches 50% of the first 6% you contribute. If you only contribute 4%, you're missing out on free money. Always contribute at least enough to get the full match. It's part of your compensation. Don't leave it on the table. Recap. Log into your 401k provider. Choose how much to contribute. Pick traditional or Roth. Select your investments and turn on automation. Once that's done, you're officially building your retirement on autopilot. In the next module, I'll show you how to manage and optimize your plan over time, including how to rebalance your investments, avoid common mistakes, and stay on track all the way to retirement. How to manage and optimize your 401k. Opening your 401k is just the beginning. Now comes the part that really makes a difference over time, managing it smartly. Let's look at 4 key strategies to make sure your 401k keeps working for you year after year. Strategy 1, dollar cost averaging. This is the habit of investing the same amount of money on a regular basis, no matter what the market is doing. For example, you invest $200 every month, whether the market is up or down. Why is this powerful? Because you buy more shares when prices are low and fewer shares when they're high. Over time, this averages out your cost. It reduces the risk of investing everything at the wrong time. Most 401k plans do this automatically every paycheck. So just let it run. That's the beauty of consistency. Strategy 2, rebalancing your portfolio. Let's say you start with 80% stocks and 20% bonds. After a few years, if stocks rise, you might end up with 90% stocks and 10% bonds. That increases your risk. Rebalancing means adjusting your mix back to your target. It helps keep your risk level stable and enforces discipline. You sell what's high and buy what's low. You don't need to do this every month. Once or twice a year is plenty. Strategy 3, avoid common mistakes. Mistake number 1, trying to time the market. Don't guess when to invest. Just stay consistent. Mistake number 2, going all in on risky investments like crypto or meme stocks. Remember, your 401k is for retirement, not gambling. Mistake number 3, letting your 401k sit in cash. If you don't pick investments, your money might not grow at all. And mistake number 4, forgetting the employer match. Always check if you're getting the full match available to you. Strategy 4, automate everything. If your plan allows it, set up auto escalation. That means your contribution percentage increases automatically each year. For example, from 5% to 6% to 7%. It's a simple way to grow your savings without thinking about it. To recap, invest regularly. Rebalance once or twice a year. Avoid common pitfalls and automate everything you can. If you follow these habits, your 401k can become one of the most powerful tools for financial independence. Coming up, in the final module, we'll answer the most frequently asked questions about 401k plans, including what happens if you change jobs, how to roll over your account, and when you can actually withdraw the money. Frequently asked questions about the 401k. Can I have more than one 401k? Yes, but only if you work for multiple employers who each offer a 401k plan. You can contribute to both, but the total annual contribution limit still applies across all plans combined. For 2025, that's $2,300 if you're under 50 and $3,500 if you're over 50. What happens if I change jobs? Your 401k is tied to your employer. So when you leave the company, you have a few options. You can leave the money where it is, roll it over to your new employer's 401k, or transfer it into an IRA. Rolling over gives you more control and avoids taxes or penalties. Just make sure you do a direct rollover, not a withdrawal. Can I withdraw money before retirement? Yes, but it's tricky. If you withdraw before age 59 and a half, you'll usually pay a 10% penalty plus regular income tax. There are some exceptions, like disability, major medical expenses, or hardship withdrawals, but they require documentation. Bottom line, your 401k is for long-term retirement savings. Don't treat it like an emergency fund. Can I take a loan from my 401k? Some employers allow loans, usually up to 50% of your balance or $50,000. You pay yourself back with interest through payroll deductions. But be careful. If you leave your job and can't repay the loan, it becomes a withdrawal. That means taxes and penalties. How do I access my money when I retire? Once you turn 59 and a half, you can start withdrawing without penalty. Traditional 401k withdrawals are taxed as regular income. Roth 401k withdrawals are tax-free, as long as the account is at least 5 years old. At age 73, you're required to start taking minimum distributions from traditional 401k plans. Roth 401k plans now follow the same rule unless you roll them into a Roth IRA. Can I lose money in a 401k? Yes, because your 401k is invested in the market. If the market drops, so will your balance. But historically, the market grows over time. The key is to stay invested. Don't panic. Keep contributing and let compound growth do the work. To wrap up, the 401k is not complicated, but it does require some basic knowledge. Understand the rules. Use that. And forget she and hopeful. Avoid early withdrawals, choose low-cost investments, and stay consistent. Your future self will thank you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. And remember, you don't need to be rich to retire well. You just need a plan and the discipline to follow it.